Right. Hello, everybody. Welcome along. Actually, we are gonna play a game that we haven't played for a while. A game that I've play tested a few times because it kept crashing on me, and now it's fine. We're gonna play Rise of Nations, but we're or not Rise of Nations. Sorry. Should I just go back to the intro, start it all over again? Let's just start it all over again. No, we're gonna play Hearts of Iron tonight, and what we are gonna do first and foremost is we're going to start a brand new campaign in Hearts of Iron. I actually had one going, and then Hearts of Iron updated for their new expansion pack that they released, and it broke my save. I was done. The save was over. It's the pain of being a Hearts of Iron player, is that every patch with every mod, if you mod it with every patch, it could break the game, and this is exactly what it did. And I had a great game going as Ma Click Collective in China. Hello, Tense Shadow, welcome in. Um, I had a great game going as Ma Click Collective, and was I had literally taken almost all. I almost reunited China. All that was left was Tibet, which was actually going to be the easy part. Like won the war with Japan, beat Republic of China, beat Communist China, even beat both the Mongol autonomous political state and the Mongol Soviet Republic. The ones that because the Soviets actually went to war. They had a civil war, and the Russian Federation won it, and that broke the independence guarantee off of the Mongolian Soviet um, government, and I was able to take that as well. It was an amazing save, amazing save. Tunguistan had the same problem. Yeah, mine just broke. And I was like, rah! Like Japan went to war with the Far East Republic, right? Was winning that war, but that war took them way longer than it should have, right? And while they were at war with them, and I had basically no navy. I had just gotten through paratroopers. Um, uh, I had like 5 units of paratroopers. They broke out in civil war. The Empire of Japan and the State of Japan fought, and I was like, I'm just going to paradrop in. They were fighting heavy around like Tokyo, Kyoto area, and all the units went north into that from Osaka area and whatnot. Went north into Japan, and I was to fight for that. And I'm like, I'm just going to paradrop on the southern islands, and that's what I did. So I wound up taking a small sliver of Japan, and then the state of Japan won the war, and they were like, "We don't want war with you." That was the Empire of Japan. We're good. So I was like, "Awesome, Japan's off my back." Um, you know, the Soviets are off my back. And I've already eliminated the Republic of China. Like this is going swimmingly well. But then they updated the game. So uh, there was an odd game brewing. But what we're going to do tonight is we're going to start another one. Road to 56 is the mod we're going to use. We have two mods enabled. Okay, Beautiful Anime Generals and Road to 56. So if you remember Beautiful Anime Generals from before, you'll know what it is. Granted, we haven't played Hearts of Iron in like 2 or 3 months. And Road to 56 are the two mods that we're going to be using. We are handicapped and using the console, or I shouldn't say handicapped, but we are. What was I going to say? That's not the right term to use. We are going to be, I guess, we're going to keep the training wheels on and probably have a little bit of console use as well. Especially if I get one of these minor nations, I have to actually owner myself into, right? Because you can't from the starting screen. But the thing about Road to 56 is we are going to completely decolonize and fragment the world. So, for example, there are options in Road to 56 that say, hey, would you like to decolonize Southeast Asia and Oceania and Africa and France and Spain and the United States and Canada and the Caribbean, and we are going to decolonize all of that. So what we have here is a wheel spinner with all 279 nations that are going to be independent at the start of the game. They are already shuffled. You can see they're not in alphabetical order. I entered them today in alphabetical order this afternoon. Um, so Kingdom of Tahiti, you can see, is there. We could get that. Mexico, which starts the game as United Mexican States. Whatever there is. Even the small ones like Principality of Andorra is here. So the micronations are enabled. So everything is here and enabled. We have a wheel spinner. I'm going to pray we don't get a micronation or a Caribbean or oceanic island nation. Not because they're fun to play. The oceanic ones would be interesting, at least, but the Caribbean ones would be like dull. But we're gonna pick it. We're gonna spin it, and we're gonna pick it, and we're gonna try and play as it. So here we go. Best of luck, everybody. This is what our save's gonna be. Our very first save. We'll see how we do. Feeling a major, maybe. I don't really like playing the game as one of the major ones like France or Germany or anything like. Germany's the kingdoms, by the way, so like Baden and whatnot, Hanover. Um, but I don't like playing it as a big nation. I always like playing as a mine. I actually had a save going now as Siam, Kingdom of Siam, which is interesting. What did we get? I think we're getting a decent. I think we're getting Brazil. Kingdom of Sweden is what we got. So the first things I'm going to do is I'm going to hide the choice, so that if we ever come back to the wheel, we won't have to deal with that. So Kingdom of Sweden is what we got. Let me get Hoi 4 up here for you guys. Let me turn that display off. And the lovely thing is I can actually pick them straight from the start. I won't have to ownership myself into it. Like when I say ownership myself, like obviously when I click play, and you can pick any nation you want, and I go to select country, Germany's here, right? But Germany is getting broken up into the 3 kingdoms. So we're going to go custom rules, load preset, total fragmentation, and we're going to load. We're going to give ourselves a little bit of help. So I'm going to come down here and say strengthen Sweden, please. Did that work? Or did it just like kick me all the way down for no apparent reason? No, that worked. But this is what we have. All of the AI is on random. All of the AI is on random. Okay? All of the focus trees are set to the road to 56 focus trees. They're not set to the DLC focus trees. They're going to be on the road to 56 focus trees. Peace conferences will be player controlled. Road to 56 AI behavior will be default. But everything that can be selected as random will be random. So we don't know what the world is going to be like, right? Although it says Sweden DLC tree, random, Sweden random. Obviously, we're going to take control of Sweden. Military access and docking rates will be free. The war goals will be limited. Releasing nations will be free. Production licenses will be free. Land leases will be limited. Volunteers will be blocked. Guaranteeing independence will be blocked. Revoking guarantees will be allowed, though, for any that come in via a national focus or whatever. Joint faction of different ideologies will only be allowed through events only, such as focus trees. Kicking from faction and leaving faction is allowed at any time. Coups and boosting party popularities will be against AI only. We don't really do a ton of that anyway. Paratroopers are allowed. Road to 56 allows an increase in divisions because the Special Forces default in Hearts of Iron is extremely low. Extended text will be allowed. The maximum fort size is normal. Everything else here is pretty normal. Compliance growth is given plus 25, and resistance grows 25% less. There are no starting factions. Okay. Starting agencies and operatives will be default. Releasable statuses will be default, but this is where we get into it, right? The Octian cores are gone. The Cossack cores are going to be released. The Andalusian cores are going to be released. Micronations are allowed, but like Americas are decolonized, Africa's decolonized, Asia's decolonized. So you're going to see Vietnam and Cambodia and Laos and all of that, right? Yugoslavia is fragmented, so you're going to see Serbia and Slovenia and so all of them in the beginning of the game. Montenegro as well. Same with the Soviet Union. There's going to be a lot of independent states in the Union of Soviet. Kazakhstan is going to be in the game and things like that, right? So everything is fragmented. Germany is split up into the German kingdoms, like I said, so Prussia, Baden, things like that. Spami is going to be liberated, so I'm not even going to get all of this land as well. Kurdistan is going to be liberated. The U.S. is set to the House divided, so it's actually split up into the Union and the Confederacy. And that's it. We're going to enable Alfie's loot boxes as well. So I'm going to come up here and click Sweden. This is going to look drastically different, but we are going to click Start, and we're going to get into the game. Do love me some Hearts of Iron. It's a fun game, man. This is my fuck around game. This is my don't take it serious and just play game. Um, so this is why I love it. Because I could just pump hours into this game. The first thing you're going to get is Italy at peace with Ethiopia, mainly because the Italian state is not going to exist as it as you think it is. So this is the Road to 56. Have you played any other part? I have played Europa Universalis 1, the original one, and I have played every Hearts of Iron game. So I played Hoi 1, Hoi 2, Hoi 3. I still have Hoi 1 on the disc. I've pumped 2,600 hours and can't be bothered anymore. Welcome in, by the way, all y'all. That's why I say it's like my fuck around game. You know what I mean? Like playing as the major nations is cool, but that's why I fragment everything, because when I play as this fragment, I have had so many variations in Hoi 4 with this setup on Road to 56, because I've had Ukraine and Poland both turn communist and form an alliance. Like I've had the last game I had all the West African states here basically form a super conglomerate faction. I mean, I've had Serbia and Italy ally. I've had Serbia ally with China. I've had, it becomes so random when you fragment it this much, that it's kind of neat to see where it goes. The only thing that really kind of stays, but they haven't updated it in a long time. I actually just Kaiserreich, before I launched this game, Kaiserreich just updated, which Kaiserreich's okay. I don't mind Kaiserreich. I actually liked there was another big one outside of Kaiserreich. I can't remember. I'd have to launch the launcher. I can't remember, but it's more about diplomacy. Millennium Dawn's okay. Millennium Dawn's fucking hard though. I struggle with Millennium Dawn. So first things first is a national focus. We do want to expand. But I don't know if I'm ready to just go straight down into that focus tree yet. Return to Sweden, Norway. So, Kingdom of Norway, Sweden demands annexation. They're going to decline. Demand Åland, bring Finland back, so we get an annex warrant. And I mean, this is where we want to go. I don't play any mod with a lot of text. I never read more than 3 events per page. 3 events per game, especially when microing a war. See, I don't know if I say I read a lot. Usually the focus trees is what I read the most, but unless you're talking about the beautiful anime generals mod that popped up at the beginning, that's nothing. I need a lot, actually. I need manpower, which is the first thing. And really? I want Revoilist reform. So change about authoritarian 25%, gains monarchist fever, which grants daily neutrality support plus 0.12 for 730 days. I do need Christ. I need manpower. And the only thing that gives it to me really is the Swedish Defense Act, which grants land fort construction speed and coastal fort construction speed, which I don't need or I don't want. I can't even research it yet because I need 20% war support, which I only get 10, or 10% world tension, or I need to be at war. So I'm going Royalist Return. I don't have another option. Right. We've got a lot to do here. So we're going to open up this is the beautiful Anime Generals mod, basically, which includes all of the generals from other games, some of which I play, like Nikkei, which I'll be playing on Monday. So we're going to do that. I don't need this stuff anymore, so that could be minimized. Nope. There we go. And then hide that. And then hide the cat. I could just tick all of that off. That's true. All that can be ticked off. That's going. Minimize. Turn on special. Yes. Super core function I'm going to remove. Special features list is nice. And I don't have anything else basically to enable, I don't think. I think that's basically it, unless the capital relocation I don't want. The poster function I do want. And that's it. So they give you a few bonuses at the beginning of the game with the beautiful Anime Generals mod. 60 factories, 3 research slots, a little bit of resources to get you going. And that's basically it. And then 2 spirits as well. And then that's getting turned off and moving up. The posters I don't have the political power to do right now. So we'll leave that open. Same with the thing. We don't have anything else. Commandeer civilian trains. I don't want to do that because I don't want to lose this ability. But we'll reorganize the railway system since it's free and it gives me the construction bonus, right? And then we're going to banish the zombies out of Road to 56 because I don't want to deal with the zombies. Sorry, gang. If you were looking for the zombies, you're not going to get it. Right. Next thing we're going to do, decisions available. What do I have? Instructions. Right, the instructions. I don't need you, so you're going to go away, and that's all the hammer's gone. So now I'm missing equipment production for fighters, close air support, and naval bombers. Oh, I actually start with the Navy. That's right. I usually start as a landlocked country in most of my games, actually. My games included Hungary. Siam does have a little. I mean, they have one naval unit you start with, and the Ma Click Collective has been my most recent games, and then outside of that, I think I was Afghanistan in one as well, which is another landlocked country. I usually try to start with landlocked countries, but just preference. Right. Research. We've got quite a few that we need to open up and start. We also have some civilian factories. We're going to need to build some stuff. So, how many spots do I have for, like, anything? How many civilian factories? I have 18, right? No, 18 are going to consumer goods. I have 31. Jesus Christ. Honest? Really? Really? Over half of them? Unused 13. Fucking hell. Okay. So I'm going to want a few more civilian factories. How many military factories do I have? I'm just going to take a look. So I have 23 military factories. So great militia. You know, the most useless piece of infantry. I shouldn't actually decommission them. But, and then I have light tanks. 3 units and they come with a cavalry recon. Can they come with a light armored recon? Like, why would I not? Okay. I don't have the experience to change that yet, but it would be good to get swap them over to light armored recon, so I don't have to build, you know, multiple different units. I can just, well, they just need infantry equipment, support equipment, and light tanks. That's not too bad, I guess. These are the what are these? Jaeger infantry. With artillery, engineer companies, and a cavalry recon detachment. Interesting. And then I've got regular cavalry with cavalry recon. That's fine. And you guys with cavalry, do you just have regular old you have motorized recon, which I don't even want to deal with right now. So if I train these units, which I don't even have a shit ton of manpower to do that with, honestly. The manpower is 7,100, 3,500. That's 10K. I could literally. Oh God. Okay. Oh God. Recruitable 113. Monthly growth in states. Recruitable 113. Civilian 7.34. Oh God. Okay. And I got Navy going too. Coastal defense ship. Okay. And cruisers, a lot of subs. These are my destroyers up here. This is a huge. Who's docked here? Lot of destroyers. Okay. And a small fleet. I also got these guys over here, which are coastal defense ships. So we're not really. I don't really have a lot. I mean, I'm used to working with less, but even so. What am I missing? I want to go here. Am I missing other equipment? No. All you need is small arms equipment. I could have sworn. I'm going to unpause the game. That I would have needed artillery. Yeah, I need that. So that's where it is. I need towed artillery. We have exiled divisions. Oh. Come back, will you? Bear with me if I'm sniffing and coughing. By the way, I'm just getting over the flu from earlier this week. So, low manpower. Yeah, no shit. Okay, so I need towed artillery. So production. And where is it? This guy, right? Towed artillery. Yeah. I can't edit it because I don't have any army experience. So, I'm just gonna have at it. Production efficiency gain plus 5%, plus 5%. Production output 30%. Oh yeah. Which also makes me realize I need to do the same thing for you. Do I get like attack on any of these? It's all production output. It's not anything else. Get the weapons up there. Start queuing up the towed artillery and support equipment. I actually probably should go 5 on support, which actually, get rid of you for a second. And I'm going to need to do the same thing. Production efficiency. Production output 530. Then you'll go 5. And then I do have, do boats cost manpower is the question. I never remember if they do or they don't. Don't think they do. It's been so long since I've had to worry about actually building a navy. Even in the Siam game, I don't have a navy built yet. It's not even a priority in my Siam save. No, I don't need. I need. There we go. All right. Exiled units are coming back. That should remove. Yeah, now it's just worried about fighters, close air support, and naval bombers. Mainly because I have them here. These are close air support, and these are fighters. I don't even have them. I don't even have the templates for them yet. Okay. Unassigned divisions. Right. Infantry guys. Here's where the anime generals come into play. Because of the bonuses. So, all the way down at the bottom. A lot of bonuses for the field marshal. So we are going to have the. I always stack the unit by type. I never like to mix. So infantry will get one place, and they're going to go down here. I'm actually going to put him in Helsingborg. And then, God, if my European friends found out I was playing Hearts of Iron and I was in Sweden, and some of them are, they're not Swedish, but they're at least Nordic. So pronunciations I would butcher. They would be here for me to butcher them all. The Jaeger infantry will go infantry will go on a completely different commander. Not that I'm like in love with the fact that I have Jaeger infantry. I'm going to call them inventory multiple times. Get ready. Get ready. We are going to stick them in just outside Karlstad. And then I have one unit of cavalry, which I actually really like cavalry because they move so quick. It's also the same reason why I like motorized infantry. Motorized infantry is pretty. Man, when I had my Austria saved, those fuckers moved like nothing. Like they just were awesome. I mean, they were so quick. The militia can defend Stockholm. It's probably not the right choice, but you know, I can't move you, can I? Oh, I guess you can move. Yeah. That's fine. I'm going to stick the actually, to be fair, can you not cancel? Can you? Thank you. I'm going to stick the militia in Visby because I'll never want to have to defend them. And this cavalry unit is going to stay in Stockholm. So. So we're just moving everybody around right now. Oh, I need to get research going. So first things first is research bonus 10, 5, 20, 55. We'll go with that. Support equipment, flamethrowers. That'll be nice. I always want one on each of these in the back. So how many research spots do I have? That's the question. I have 7. So, one on infantry, one on support companies for now. Because most games I don't even start with these two. So, Sweden's at least a little more technologically advanced. All the additions on the naval I don't have. So I'm going to do fleet speed while retreating. It's only 37 days. So I'm going to clean up 1922 on this page and then move over to whatever this would be, 1934 on this guy. So I'm going to do 1 for infantry, 1 for the rest. He's going to bounce between the 4. 1 for the Navy, 1 for the Air Force, and then 1 for each. So the Navy will do passive sonar. Research bonus 5. Research bonus 15. 55 on him. For the aircraft, interwar large airframe. We'll go there. Engineering, obviously, for the research speed, that's a given. Production efficiency cap for the machine tools, that's a given. And then we're over here in our special research division. That's pretty decent. Division experience gain, but division recovery rate is what we'll start with. And so research is done. I could build those special facilities. Oh, hello. Oh, there we go. I got 50. So, oh, crack. I keep forgetting. I've got to, first off, welcome in, crack. Second off, hang on a minute. I have told myself time and time and time and time again that I am going to remove the redeems. I'm going to completely rework the redeems, and then I don't, and I always forget. So I'm going to refund your points. How are you doing today, my friend? I am doing well. How are you? Because I know you said you were taking medicine and stuff because you were ill. So how are you? Uh, so, but yes, welcome in. We're playing Hearts of Iron. Um, it's late there, man. Shite, my chest infection is killing me. I can nearly talk. Oh, Jesus, brother. It's a whole-on infection. That's a good ball. That was a great ball. I mean, this dude is like looking at his teammate like, bro, you the guy marking him. Like, the reason they scored the goal is because your ass wasn't marking who you're supposed to mark. Um, oh, God. Destroy your holes. I have the Göteborg class. I could do, and I have, are these both Göteborg classes? Why is one not the Gotland class that I want? Convert over, please. Um, production output, production output, production output, production output, right? It's all the same. Here. And then I don't want you. I want, oh yes, okay. Um, and then you're gonna go up there. Oh wait, you're already on Norland. I'll put you down here in Malmo, Scania. So I hope you start feeling better soon, man. I mean, it's fucking terrible. Why is there a big ass skull and crossbones there? Production output, production output, production output 30. So who is your base empire? Are you many rulers in? We just start. The game starts 1st of January 1936. So we just started. I spun a giant wheel with like 270 odd countries in it and landed on Sweden. Why did so I am Sweden. The world is completely fragmented. So Germany is not Germany anymore. It's not the German Reich. It's the Kingdom of Prussia. Bavaria is there. You have Sachsen's its own. Hanover is its own. You have Little Baden, which is right down here, who one day I will play. I actually had a save going once with them, and I basically had taken all of this lower area of Germany. And actually, I was starting to smack Prussia around pretty good. I took out, I got Alsace-Lorraine, I got Württemberg, I got Frankfurt, I got Bavaria. I think there's another state. No, there's not. I got Sachsen, and I had just eliminated Prussia, and then the save end. How's the greatest fighters of all time, the Irish? They are fine. The Irish Free State is here. The UK has been fragmented, so you have Scotland, Northern Ireland, Wales, and England, all as independent countries. France has been fragmented, so you have the French Republic. You have the Breton Free State. You have the Kingdom of Alsace-Lorraine, and you also have this little tiny kingdom over here called the Bailiwick of Jersey-Guernsey. So they've been fragmented as well. Like even Belgium's been fragmented into the Flemish Republic and the Walloon Republic. And then also Spain has been fragmented into the Basque Republic, the Catalan Republic, the Republic of Galicia, and then obviously the Spanish Republic itself. Italy, Andorra's in the game, micronations are in the game, so Monaco's in the game. Italy has been completely fragmented, so Venice is independent of Italy, which is independent of Naples, which is independent of Sicily. Sardinia and Corsica are independent. So is Malta. So is Cyprus. Yeah, it's a completely... The Soviet Union's been very, very broken up. So you have some states over here that are small, some states over here that are small. North Ossetia is one of these over here. And then there's obviously Georgia, Azerbaijan, Armenia is in here somewhere as well. Um, and same with the middle steep states like Kazakhstan, Turkmenistan, Kyrgyzstan, Tajikistan. This is Uzbekistan, Khiva and Bukhara as well. And then the rest of the world, the only other areas that really get fragmented are Southeast Asia. So instead of French Indochina, which is all of this area in here, Laos is independent, Cambodia is, so is Vietnam. Indonesia and Malaysia are independent. There's also Brunei and Papua New Guinea. The island nations are very independent. So Mariana Islands, you've got Palau is independent. The Micronesia is, so they're not Japanese or American controlled, or Dutch or German controlled. They're all basically independent. And the last big thing, well, Korea is independent as well. The last big thing is the U.S., Canada, and the Caribbean have all been fragmented as well. So all of these island nations are independent. So you've got Grenada. England does still control Barbados, but you also have St. Vincent the Grenadines, St. Lucia, St. Martinique, Dominica, Guadalupe, Antigua and Barbudas. This is St. Kitts and Nevis. I think this would be St. Martin. Yeah, St. Martin. They're all independent. Same with Puerto Rico. Same with things like the Bahamas. Is Jamaica independent? Yes, they are. And then obviously the Confederacy's there, and Quebec is broken off. So that's what you got. South America really doesn't change. They're the one area that doesn't change. The only thing that actually does change in South America is that Cayenne, Suriname, and Guyana become independent. Everybody else kind of just stays the same. So, which is neat. The Falkland Islands, I think, are under Guyana, which is kind of odd. Okay. 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 All right. And then all of Africa gets decolonized as well. So Niger, Chad, Mali, Western Sahara becomes independent. All the ones. You even have Republic of the Congo and what would be Democratic Republic of the Congo, which is currently Congo Leopoldville in this game. But like Malawi's there, Zambia's there, Lesotho is here in the game. That is Swaziland. Lesotho is right here. And Imarina's back. The Seychelles is independent. Sri Lanka is independent, and yeah, India is not controlled by the British either. So it's kind of neat. China kind of goes the same way, because obviously they're basically clashing warlords. So Xinjiang always fights with Tunganistan. It's just the way it is. But the power struggle that is in China remains the same. That doesn't change. We're going to come in here. Just improve that. God, you guys are taking forever. Get your ass back in my territory, will you? God damn. Alright. I don't have anything defending the north. The Sami Republic, I hope, doesn't... unknown focus. Our intel is too low. It's going to be. I usually play with Fog of War off, which is kind of neat. But modify Officer Corps. Who? Oh, I can promote the first general if I wanted to, right? Is it here? Yes, it's here. I need 150 for them. Who's the one that I can promote? It's this one? And it's this one. No, it's just this one, right? And I can't even promote all of them because some of them are the ones that are good are 100. So, yeah, same here. So we're chilling for right now. I do have a decision. Oh, yeah. Oh, I can get, okay. Political power gain plus 50%. Spend 50 to get 50%. Army experience daily. I'm not getting any right now. Um, but weekly manpower. Yes, thank you. So now one goes in the poster. I've got 2 more poster spots, and I get weekly manpower. 2,500 weekly manpower, uh, which for someone who only has 14,000 manpower, that's very useful. Um, uh, if I go to recruit and not production, although I am worried about the supply of the nation. Like, I could use, we could improve the railroad system. Like a lot. So I'm gonna link them up here, and then I'm gonna link them across as well. Okay, and then we're gonna max them out at 5. So I should be able to. Okay. I can't go here onto the island, can I? No, I can't. That's fine. That's to be expected, to be honest. So I also need to build up infrastructure if I'm worried about supply, because infrastructure will help. Thank you. Oh, 2 more over here. 1 and 1. There we go. Okay. Railroads are real easy they're real quick. Um, so, infrastructure, right? What are the areas that need it? That would get everybody up onto a 3rd level, which is fine. So I'm going to just slide you guys up, and we're going to do railroad infrastructure, and railroad infrastructure. But I want those civilian factories first. They come along pretty quick. May 3rd, it's already the end of January. And this is already on level 3. So, right. I'm sorry you're feeling like shit, though, Crack, if you're still here. Because that's just nasty, man. What about supply for you guys? I mean, I guess you're fine, but I am indeed hoping it passes soon. Yeah, me too, brother. I hope for your sake it does. I'm going to need that prioritized, actually, because we're going to be sticking militia on there, and they're going to need supplies. So, why did it just do that? No, I want you to go here and start. Right, he's almost done. He's almost out, so we're almost done with the exile divisions. And they're about to blow the full-time whistle on this Vancouver-LA game. So, then I can go back to Paralympics. Thanks popping in for the last few times in my stream. Really appreciate it. You are welcome, man. I try to catch it anytime you're live, man. And I can. So, it's always good fun. Always good fun, man. So, unknown focus. Okay. Alright. Oh, I don't have a location set for my troops. So my infantry, I'm going to just have right here in Helsingborg. My cavalry, I'll put in Stockholm. You are now free to move about the country. Good, our manpower is going up because of that poster focus. Yes! And then when I get the second poster focus, I might do political power gain. Because that would increase by 50%. So I'd go from 2.44 a day to 3.66 a day, which would be nice. So, Royalist return, though. Prince Gustav's coup. Demand Åland needs what? Either Prince Gustav's coup or the Sven Olof addresses the Åland Convention. Uh, so anyway, cool. I do want to go down this road where um, we get we get this land. I would like to take over this land, but all the other countries I've played, whether it's Afghanistan, whether it's Maklik Collective, whether it's Siam, the 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 national focuses to do so are not this far up. They're usually 4 or 5 focuses. Like they're usually a whole 2 years worth of retreat down. Like that is really aggressive from Sweden. But I can go here next, just a delay. I do get 2 building slots as well, which is nice. So I can build whatever I want in the begin initial rearmament, which gives me a military factory and an additional building slot. It's not bad. Gives me free airfields. This is not a bad area of the focus tree here. I am going to need a strong navy as Sweden, but it's not the end of the world if I don't have it. The only ones I got to worry about will really be England, because once if I do take Denmark, I could just go down by land. So I can these are all river crossings obviously, or whatnot, but I can go down by land. So it's so weird that they cut this part off, and this part's technically Russia, and this part's not when they fragment. It's so odd. Right, Paralympics, please. I knew you were gonna do that, so I just need you to. Boop. Who are you? Why are you like this? Okay, cool. Right. It is March, or not March, February. This is up to level 4. This guy. So. We're doing okay here. Oh, I need to appoint naval, really? I need to appoint, I can't just appoint. What the fuck, man? Kingdom of Sweden Fleet 3. Let's get the anime generals in there. Kingdom of Sweden Fleet 1. So this is my destroyers. Göteborg class. You're gonna go join. And then you are the submarine hull Draken class. I want to put the, and then you guys, well, I don't even know what the fuck you guys are. But I'll give you guys a general as well. Why can't I rearrange them like I can in the other, like I can on the armies? I don't know. Okay. Manpower is doing okay. 16.23. So, recruit and deploy. What do you guys need? You need, you guys are actually coming along okay. 21%, you're only trained up to 13. 20%, you're only trained up to 6. So, that's okay. Production is going okay. I mean, we're building towards the cap. Early days, you don't produce much anyway. So like this says it'll take 41 days, it won't. This says it'll take 64 days, it won't. But we're already producing like 2 a day, and we're only 34% towards the cap. And we gain 0.5% towards the cap every day. So we're fine there. Don't have any decisions to make. And we are currently losing the next election's in September. Really? What about we need 100% world tension to be able to declare war. So right now, the authoritarian is gaining. No, it's plateaued. Everybody's plateaued. Um, the communists have 9% of the popularity, almost 10. The fascists have 15 and a quarter. The authoritarians only have 5 and a quarter, and the Democrats have 69.5%. Um, we are a social democracy, so that's probably going to change. We're going to probably move to an authoritarian government when we do the royalist reform. Oh yeah. Oh my God, yeah. Daily neutrality support plus 0.12. Change in popularity of authoritarian 25%. Um, and then this moves us down the path of. I think does this not move us down to I don't know, but okay. I don't want to invite the French into some damn faction. Hell no. Kingdom of oh, oh, wow. That's a shit ton of war goals. So by going down this path, in the past game of you had a favorite nation play, yeah. My favorite save for this was I was hungry, and I managed to recreate Austria-Hungary, and by the end of the save, I had basically all the way. I think I even took over Spain. So Portugal was still there, but I had taken over from Spain all of Europe, all of Russia, and the Soviet Union. So I had basically from here in Spain all the way to the west here. I had all of China. I didn't have Indonesia, and I had actually started to wage war in Africa as well because this wasn't decolonized. So I was fighting the French and the English in Africa, and I had all of Africa, like all of it. I think I was just cleaning up the last units down here. I started because I came all the way around, and I took over Turkey, and I had all the Arabian Peninsula, and I had come down here, and Egypt was really hard to fight. Or at least fighting in Egypt and getting across the canal was extremely hard. But once I broke through, I marched because you can't actually put units in these central areas where the Sahara is and whatnot. So I had marched all the way across the north, and I had marched all the way down and went all the way down. And I had just cleaned up the last units in Africa, so I had the entire continent of Africa, all of Europe except the UK, Isles, and Portugal, and I had all of Asia except India and Southeast Asia, and and I even had Iran and Afghanistan. Oh my God, what a save that was! I was gigantic in that game. Um, so, and then they updated the game, and I was like, fuck, I lost it all. So usually I like playing as one of these nations. When I played Hoi 1 through 3, I was always Yugoslavia. A lot of the times I played Yugoslavia. Because if you build Yugoslavia is a tough nation to play as, especially if Italy decides to bully you. But if you play Yugoslavia right, you can kind of get pretty strong. Like I've had a lot of Hoi 1 games, the original Hearts of Iron, where I started as Yugoslavia and I took out Romania, Bulgaria, Hungary, Turkey, Greece. Like I was able to really, really become a force. And once you do that, Germany likes you a lot, and you two can wind up taking out Russia. I had one Hearts of Iron 1 save way back in the day, um, where we actually managed to eliminate the Soviet Union, which was awesome. That save was awesome. I had India, I had basically Germany wound up taking all of this part of the Soviet Union, and I had everything else. I was the one that marched over to Vladivostok, um, and I had also taken out the Brits from India as well, which was cool. So definitely Yugoslavia or Austria. Is the Pope a thing during this? No, no, you can't. Not that I know of. It might be on their focus tree, but I'm pretty sure. I don't. They look like they have the generic focus tree, the generic Road to 56 focus tree. So, what about Venice? Is Venice any different? No, I think Venice has absolute dedication. Allows kamikaze strike. Uh, there might be one. There might be one nation that allows it. Maybe Sicily? Nope, Sicily's got the generic tree. Is it actually Italy? Is it actually Italy themselves? Doesn't look like it. Man, they got a big ass tree. They're a major nation, so it makes sense. New Roman citizens? That might be it. What about San Marino and their focus tree? Or did they just give them, they just gave them the generic focus tree, didn't they? God damn it, Road to 56. Guess they figured nobody's going to play them. It's not terribly too outside the truth. No. So the answer is no. Right. I'll take the political power gain, thank you. So now I have two focus. Oh, there we go. Royalist focus is done, or Royalist return is done. So we're gonna go with state of disarmament now. Get the building slots going. Where are you going? You guys are still marching towards your destination? Good lord. Do I want to build fighters? Can I even... Do I even have the manpower to get them to man the fighters? I don't have the... I don't have the main armaments. You should be on... Yeah, 3.43 per day. So the question is now... What is the next... Okay. So... Consumer goods minus 10%. Which would give me another 2 factories for use. Or... I can go with research speed. More political power gain, plus 10%, which would be 0.34, which would put me up to 3.77. No, the Pope's not a thing, unfortunately. So... Army experience would be nice. So, is there a non-violent way to win this game, or is war more or less the best way to win? Well, it's a game about waging war. So, I think the thing is, you can form alliances. Like, for example, if I go into my focus tree, I can actually say, like, I can actually go down here And there is a way to form an alliance. Is there one that says diplomacy up here? Political, maybe? But you can actually create an alliance with the other, like as Sweden. I think this is it. The Kingdom of Sweden invites the Kingdom of Norway into their faction. And then you can also invite, um, you know, the Scandinavian Council. You can wind up having a giant faction that is, the faction would be Sweden, the Sami Republic, Finland, the Kingdom of Norway, sometimes Denmark, Iceland, and Greenland in one giant faction together. That's what I was wondering, because in CK23 and EU4, technically you can marry your way into winning or alliance your way into winning. See, yes, but that's because think of the time period that that's set in, right? Um, this is set in 1936. There's no marrying your way into alliances or anything like that in this time period. It's all war, and certain countries are going to have certain things. Turning off fog of war is going to actually allow me to show you what I mean. Um, so let me do that real quick. You should see units pop up on the map from every country in a minute or two here. But if I go, yes, here we go. So, oh, they didn't because I'm on the counterintelligence. So, for example, okay, if I go to Japan, because the most infamous one is Japan, there was a real life thing called the Marco Polo Bridge incident, right? Um, so if Japan starts to select this as their national focus, and they go down this path, they will get to this incident where it says unlocks decision, escalate the war in China, and then you also will get this which says basically that you get war support, or you can declare war. Like there's another one. If I click territorial expansion, right? Um, Formosa Forward Operating Base gains annex war goal against the Republic of Philippines. So, and there's another one where it says liberate Korea, and it says gains puppet war goal focus on the Empire of Korea. Same here. This is to declare war on the Empire of Manchuria. So the AI is randomly, because I set them to random, going to select these focuses, and these focuses are going to sometimes be directed at you. So, for example, Norway here could wind up getting a war goal against me, I think, if they... There's definitely one for them. Yeah, see, look at this. Claimed state war goal against Kingdom of Sweden. So, he could wind up going down this path and declaring war on me. So, you have to kind of be ready for anything and everything. But almost all the countries are like that as well, especially in this mod Road to 56. So even England's going to have a thing that's going to allow them to reclaim the Isles, right? So I mean, look at the war goals they get against Iraq, against me, Denmark, Norway, the Soviets, Iran, Belgium, Netherlands, Italy, Germany. Um, they have two different paths where they can go declare war on Italy. There's Japan. Um, so they will get. There's definitely a war goal for them to reunite the Isles as well. Um, so unify the Isles. Yep, they get a war goal against all them. Uh, so Poland they can pick. I mean, look at have fucking Egypt, like Fucking hell. They have 3 different war goal paths for Italy. Wow. Um, Pakistan, Bengal, Burma, India, like it's France they want. So yeah, there's all sorts of different ways the game can play out, which is neat. But it always leads to war. I mean, it's 1930s. It's the globe in 1930. It's going to be war. Empower the nationalist garrisons is available. Control these states is required to form a new nation. Realize European unity. Through the concept of politically unified Europe has only gained any semblance of traction in the past few decades. Our recent conquest of the most powerful continental nations present with us presents us with this unexpected reality. Perhaps restructuring of the government is required to take full advantage. If I claim... Oh my god, how many... Really? I can form a whole new country and not be called Sweden if I control all of that that's outlined, which I don't think includes Sweden. I think, or Switzerland, yeah, which includes all of the Western German states, including parts of Prussia, France, Brittany, Italy, Naples, Corsica. Wow. Um, where was this? Where was the? You tell me I have a decision I can make, right? Empower the nationalist garrisons. Oh, is this one of these guys? No, it's not. But resource mining and joint military exercises would be useful, so I'm going to leave that open. Um, where the hell is this decision? Is it all the way at the top? Maybe it's all the way at the top. No, no, no. I empower the nationalist garrisons. I don't know what. I don't know where. I don't know what. It's not an option. You've not given it to me as an option. Yeah, I don't know. Nah, I don't know. It's gonna bug the shit out of me. You know me. I hate notifications. Oh, we have docks that can be. There you go. Uh, can I build a? Oh, I can build a coastal defense ship now. Hey, cruiser hulls as well. The Gotland class. Oh, I have that. I need the Gothenburg class. Production. Oh my God, look at that production efficiency cap. Jesus. Build me that. Destroyer hulls. Yes, thank you. And where are you going? Um, that's a submarine. This is something. Defense ship. Coastal defense ship. Submarine hulls. Submarine hulls. I thought you guys were submarines. Destroyers? Destroyers? No, you're the subs, right? Yeah. There you go. I don't know why. Like, can I not just merge the selected task force? Yes. Where are you based out of? Where the hell are these units? Um, is this you? Yeah, this is you. So if I go here to the submarine hulls, and I go to recruit deploy, nope, production, and I go to submarines, and I go, oh, I don't know why you're on auto. You shouldn't be on auto. You should be on. Fuck's sake. I'm sorry. What's it called? Sweden Reserve Fleet. So if I go to production and I click you, I should be able to say Sweden Reserve Fleet. You don't know if I don't know if it's 1 or 2 or 3. That's 2. So, production, you're going, okay, good. And then, who's got my cruisers? You are a destroyer? One destroyer? You're the Gothenburg class. I have no idea what that is. It says DD up there, so I'm assuming that's a destroyer. Yes, historical destroyers. Okay. So, and what are you? You're reserve fleet number what? 1. So, production, the destroyer hull, please. Reserve fleet 1. And the cruiser hulls, you are, I don't even know, you're just going to be reserve fleet. I don't know what the fuck. Because you're just everybody. So I'll leave the other one on auto right now, and then when I build one, I'll actually move it over. We researched electrical mechanical engineering, which means, I mean, I don't really want basic fortification. I might leave fortification for now. We're gonna go to the radio. Reach here from the radio. Whoa. Yeah, I want the anime generals because look at the bonuses they supply. So we're going to wait on the 150 points right there. But we do have one more poster we can assign. Which I might do political power gain. Yep. So all 3 posters are up. So I have all 3 bonuses enabled. And it means that my political power gain is now 3.63 per day for the next 140 some days, so I can at least try and churn out as much as I possibly can in terms of political power points. Get these offices filled is what we really need. Get the national character selected, get the offices filled, get the bonuses in play. Once they are, then we really will start to slap. If I this removes the state of this. Oh, okay. Replace Swedish disarmament with initial rearmament. Uh, that's good. I do need that. Because then I can also move to limited conscription. I'm gonna have to head off. Jess is playing only too much, and I think I need to get some rest. Have a great rest of stream. Thank you, Crack. Definitely get some rest. So I'll talk to you soon, mate. I know that. So I actually have to step away and use the restroom real quick. So I'm gonna do that and hope the world doesn't turn to shit while I do. But yeah. Have yourself a wonderful night, Crack. I'm live for another 2 hours playing this game. And I'm going to use the restroom real quick, so I will be right back. Perfect. Back just in time for flamethrowers to have finished being researched. So, um, that's good. The radio's being researched down there. I do have all of these support classes I can research, which, I mean, like the maintenance company, the field hospital, and the logistics company is really useful. I'll burn through, I mean, it's going to take 19 days off, so we'll burn through the military police, even though I probably won't need them. Yeah, it's telling me I have 4 decisions to make, and I have absolutely no idea where to make them. They're not anywhere here. Hide the cabinet list, hide the general list, hide all features. Display supercore, show capital relocation function. Let's see that. Preparing to move the capital. That's not it. So hide that function, please. Hide the poster function. National leader gains a little bit of a boost. We'll do that. I forgot about that. None of that's I don't see it. Unless I'm blind, I do not see it. So hide industrial requisition decision. No, I don't want to do that. So I don't know. Recent immigration influx. Local population plus 3674. Thank you. Awesome. Hey, our manpower is up to 28.4. We've really improved. It keeps telling me I have low manpower, which is like fair enough. It's still pretty low, but oh god, this is coming along insane. I do need political power for a decision, but we are gonna make one. Production output cost -5. Defense plus 2%. Breakthrough plus 2%. That's decent. Hardness plus armor plus 10. I don't need funds gained for this. Agility plus 5. Max speed plus 5. No, I'm gonna do the defense. No, fuck, come on now. What? Why did it disappear? It's gonna bug the fucking shit out of me. I wanted you guys to move over there. Speaking of construction, is anything done yet? No. But April 12th, I'm going to get a civilian factory. Cortland is the island, right? Yeah. Yeah. So I'll have enough resources for show. For show. Yeah. Okay. God, I built 4 submarines already. They build quick. Now I have 7 decisions that can be made. Why? Oh. I don't really need those as decisions. What's the other one? Purchase loot box. Great idea, but not while I'm waiting on these guys. So not quite yet. Oh yeah, was this the one? Details? Yeah, this is the one. Defense, please. Defense. That's what I want. I want defense. Defense and breakthrough. There it is. Yes. So I used 25 power for that right away, but you know what? It's fine. Still need to worry about the planes as well. But it is what it is. Okay. Goods factor. Okay. Production efficiency cap plus 25% is fucking mental. My cap is 185% right now on weapons. That's crazy. You keep saying low manpower, but when do I have not low manpower? When am I considered to not have low manpower? Uh, Monthly growth in states recruitable 110, civilian 7.36k. We also receive weekly manpower 2,500, right? That should keep building. Um, State of disarmament, and then begin initial rearmament, and then we can start to. There should be manpower in this focus. There's not manpower in this focus tree. Form Nordic Council. Uh, is faction leader any allied country? Okay. How about that? I didn't even realize that was part of the focus tree. Yeah, we ain't doing that. Swedish Defense Act, which can get me quite a bit. Step. Well, I'm not going communist, so that's out of the question, right? Yeah, that's out of the question. But going down this route gets me a recruitable population as well. Crazy thing is, if I go, hang on, I'm not going with discussions with Denmark. I'm going to be going discussion with Denmark, demand Danish referendum, or march across the belt. Yeah, march across the belt. So I can go with one of these. Ally the Kaiserreich can create faction, Swedish-French ties, or Nordic solidarity. And then from there, gain a war goal against any communist nation that holds land in the Baltic. Fuck. That requires joint panzer development, which has to go ally the Kaiserreich. I can't come over here. Oh, green. Oh, shit. Last thing I want to do is give the French anything. That's going to be purchase a loot box. Gonna turn that off for now. We're into March. Question is, what are the French going? Found the CHEDN. They haven't gone. They haven't decided. They haven't decided politically where they're going yet. How's China doing? Revive the New Life movement. They haven't decided where they're going either. Shanxi is fucking so hard, by the way. It's so hard to win this Shanxi. Purge the rightists. Wow. Oh, they're going for it straight away. Wow. Industrial investment, yeah. These guys. Conspiracies in the shadows. I fucking hate Italy when they're AI. I really do. Wait, change about but towards the Grand Council moves towards the side of the Grand Council of Fascism. Result 25% on the side. So there's a power struggle in Italy. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Towards the side of Benito. Oh, so it's Mussolini versus the other fascists. Oh, I didn't know that. Uh, well, you're max now. Modify government. Which one? What, you guys? Or you guys? Because I guess it's you guys, because I still need 100. 100 for the first advisor. Oh, fuck. Okay. Um, how's my supply doing? It'll be better once the railways are built. We're getting close to... Well, you're going to be done, what, soon, right? Yeah, 25th of March. And then you're done the 12th of April. And then the railroads will start to get built up. I'm actually going to do this. Just start moving the railroads up. So we'll do factory, infrastructure, railroad, factory, infrastructure, railroad, factory, infrastructure, railroad, factory, infrastructure, and then we'll just do the rest of the railroads. So. There's that. Alright. Research-wise, what are we doing? 11 days till the sniper team. 4 days until basic machine tool. 1 day until passive sonar. How are we doing on our deployments? When are they going to be deployed? The 16th of May. At which we will wind up sucking up 10,000 more manpower. I want to expand, but I don't want to. I don't want to shoot all of my manpower, you know, out into the field immediately. How's the U.S. doing? The War Plans Division. How's the Confederacy doing? Industrial boom. How's Mexico doing? Cleanse the cabinet. Recovering from Maximino. Okay. We just got passive sonar. No, I didn't want to go back to that. Let's do the smoke generation. That'll help. Search bonus 55%. I mean, it's just huge. But we need to build up these 15%. We'll take that. So I am a day away from appointing the first political advisor. What do I need? Oh, I can go partial mobilization. Fuel gain per oil minus 10%. No, I don't really need either. Yeah, I don't need any of that. War economy is what I need. Really, total mobilization would be what I need, but... Right. Time to appoint our first advisor. So we've got political power gain 30% plus 30. It's not bad. Is that really all of them? Oh no, here we go. Basically construction speed plus 15. Counterintelligence, political power gain, army experience gain, air experience gain. Stability, reinforce rate, defensive war penalty, stability modifier, daily compliance. Infantry equipment production costs and efficiency cap. Recruitable population 50%. Non-core manpower plus 5%. resource efficiency gain 15%, trade deal opinion factor, infrastructure construction speed, civilian factory construction speed. Construction speed, overall factory output, dockyard output, ship repair speed, production efficiency gap 100%. The BM-45-59 from Girls Frontline will be the first, because that is just a huge amount of bonuses. I mean, construction speed, everything else. So, we're not going to do dispersed. We probably should. I really should, but I'm so limited on the factories that we're going to do the centralized. And now, what is this? But then that gives me production resource need. Only for transport plane. So I'm going to go with military industrial organization research bonus 2%. You see, you tell me the decisions are back. And they're not back. Oh, these are the decisions. There we go. They're on the map. I forgot that's what they do. Blind as a bat, man. But at least I got my first advisor. So dockyard output, factory output, construction speed, and production efficiency cap is huge, because my production efficiency cap on small arms is now 210%. Same with support equipment and artillery. So we're doing really good there. I need experience, which once I have political power, I can actually come up here and do joint military exercise, which will allow me to get 100 experience after 7 days. Resources mining is good too, if in case I run out of resources, which, how are we on resources? I have plenty of resources. So, I'm actually really good there. 6.72 political power per day now. State of disarmament. I'm still researching that. God. Add ransoneering, which grants consumer goods factories factor minus 15%. And I get another minus. Oh my God, this tree right here. I want to do this next, but this tree right here is going to be key. Yeah, the Democrats now are 49.36%. The authoritarians have taken 32.17%, and they're climbing 0.03 per day. The fascists are down to 11.34%, and the communists are down to 7.10%. So. Right. What's manpower? 35.19. I still have low manpower. It's getting there. Construction. The first of the two infrastructures going in here is built. What is your supply status? How much supply do you have left? 3.69. Let's just stick with it. I mean, it's a month. Let's stick with it. It's a month. It's not too bad. It's me trying to accept it in my own head. But honestly, it's a month. And then we'll get into the serious stuff, some more civilian factories and whatnot. I have 22 that are being chewed up by consumer goods out of 49. I am going to want to build out my air base as well. At least finish that in Svealand, and then also Västergötland should probably take it as well. Um, I'm just going to want something that I can basically use for paratroopers. Um, oh, I have planes here. What are you? Naval bombers. Uh, uh, why can't I just decommission them? To be honest with you. And then construction, airbase. Ostergötland I will also build out because you are actually empty, and I can put the transport planes there. So I meant to take a snip of this so I can actually put uh, put it in Countess's Discord. She is Swedish, so I spun a wheel for this save and got Sweden. There we go. Oh, I don't need the snip tool anymore. Thank you. Alright, sniper team is done. Cool. Awesome. Desert and jungle clothing would be nice. Not for now, but for the future. And it's early on in the game. It's early on in the game. Second dimension. I haven't done anything in second dimension. Well, I got two going now. One's doing the inner war large airframe, so 82 days is fine. Production cost plus 3, reliability plus 10% for infantry equipment. Thank you very, 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 very much. I will take it. Empowering the nationalist garrisons. We get that stability. Resistance target in occupied territories is 2% from our effects of current stability. Nationalist military garrisons. Oh. So as I keep doing them, they will remove themselves. That's neat. That's really neat. So now stability should be down to, well, I don't know, but it's up to 87%, which is good. It also means I get another factory back, because as you get more stable consumer goods factories factor gives you negative percentage, so you don't need as many consumer goods, which is good. Getting 6.72 power day, we're fine there. We're into April. Prussian militarism. Oh, we're in the autosave. I actually haven't manually saved, like at all. There we go. Where is Prussian militarism on your thing? Okay. Revitalize the old Prussian traditions. Yeah, Prussia actually has a pretty normal focus tree. I'm surprised at that. National unification. Beaten but not defeated. Unification of the exiles. Allows interactions with foreign powers for aid during the Second Russian Civil War when a headquarters has been created. This adds 2 military factory buildings in the capital when the Second Russian Civil War starts. Solidify the provisionalist government. When does that war start? uh, hmm. I don't know, but they could go. They could go Democratic here. They could also go down the other side. Fuck. If they do go down the other side, they're going after everybody. If they go down the, what is this? Yeah, they would need this guy. Reconvene the Zemsky Sobor, which, uh, yeah, yeah. So he could go Democratic, but if he continues down, I mean, he's continuing down the street anyway. But this needs one or the other, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Only one or the other. So he's either going to pull out Democratic at the end, or he's going to start. He's going to really get aggressive, which is interesting. That's very interesting. Åland has a Åland Islands has a claim on Åland. But that's all the nationalists done, so that the stability's back up to 87%, which is good. What's England doing? Steady as she goes. Oh. 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 Oh, fuck. I don't want to fight the English. Don't make me fight the English. He's going that way. Maintain imperial integrity. He goes that way, and he goes down. If he goes down this way, maintain imperial integrity. He'll be okay. We signed a shirt a few years ago. However, tensions in the water increasing. Must look over the tree one more. Decide. Should we keep the current path? Okay, I don't know. You didn't give me a choice. If he goes down, actually no, because he only needs one of the following, which would mean continental intervention, which would mean he could go down this path towards Scandinavian intervention, and then there's an issue. So. This is the worst option. If he went a change in course, he would have been a lot better. But we might be fighting the English. Okay, cool. Last thing I wanted. Very last thing I wanted. Research. Where are the special... That's you guys. I can do paratroopers. I think that's going to be next, is I'm going to go immediately into paratroopers. And then I'll come back for the equipment. You only got 17 days, that's fine. You're good there. Oh, okay. Swedish German expand German trade influence. Decision will be available again in 120 days. It's active for 35. Replace Swedish German trade agreement with increased Swedish German trade. Consumer good factory -10. Infrastructure construction speed +5. Civilian factory construction speed +5. Civilian industry to target country +10%. Extra trade target country trade costs. Extra trade target. I'm gonna have to find trade partners. I need political power. I'm up to 6.72 per day. Is that effect when removed? Is that what it is? Um, Effects when removed. Yes. Effective change. Political power gain +5%. Yeah. So. Okay. You. Independent foreign policy. Interesting. Iceland is going independent foreign policy. Man, not you two. Not you two. He would need to go with support fascist rallies, because he has done independent foreign policy. So if he does promote Republican thought, or he goes with workers' rights, uh, uh, we don't have an issue with him. But if he does go with support fascist, then we're going to be fighting Iceland. What's Greenland doing? Start them young. Army experience +5. Do you have anything? You really ain't got nothing, do you? No, you just have expansive policy. Uh, which is like nothing. What about Tiny Faroe Islands? You also just have expansive policy. What's world tension at right now? The only thing on there was the Kingdom of Italy peace that they had with Ethiopia at the beginning, with the Treaty of Addis Ababa, Odabara. So, Ababa is it? Addis Ababa. Um, okay, that's because they're not in Italy anymore. When the nations fracture, Djibouti, Ausa, Eritrea gets created. Same with Somalia. So Kenya's created all these guys. Even South Sudan, which is not. I mean, it is a very South Sudan's a very modern nation, less than 20 years old. So Japan is going with support the Godoha faction, which means I don't think they are not going down the path of the Marco Polo Bridge incident. Strike Northern Doctrine. They're going after Russia. Very interesting. Very interesting. They're building up fleet. They're not doing anything yet. What are you doing? Revive the New Life movement? Yeah, we know you hate the Manchuria and also the communists. Right. They're doing a war plans division. Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. This could be this could be a fucking crazy game. This could be a really, really, really heavy game. What's Canada doing? Continue the depression recovery. Forging our future. Canada's going communist, which is interesting. State of disarmament. Begin the initial rearmament, please. Modify government? Hell yeah. I need one more point, and then we've got our second political advisor. Which is great. Great! Or are they all 100? They're all 100, so I can do them now. Okay, cool. So we all know about the political power game, right? Army experience. That's so useful, but I don't have anything building experience right now, so it'd be 15% on nothing. Recruitable population would be decent. Resource gain efficiency, trade deal opinion factor. That's not bad. Infantry equipment. Daily compliance. I don't want any of that. Intelligence. This is just research speed, production efficiency cap, growth, retention. Let's see. It's basically same shit. Operatives. Consumer goods factories factor minus 25% is pretty big. Resources to market minus 50%. Justify war goal time on us plus 25% is pretty good. Whoa. Construction speed, factory output, and dockyard output is pretty good. Resource efficiency gain, consumer vet, that's not bad. Research speed, construction speed, factory output, dockyard output. I already have that. You know? So, I'm not like big on having two of the same thing. Matt's factories in state, ship repair speed, construction speed, and factory bomb vulnerability is a completely different story though. I thought that was one in here that was like... Okay, that's special projects. Not bad. Land fort, no. Infrastructure, no. Civilian, no. No. Non-combat out of supply penalties and factory output is not bad. This is the one. Resource efficiency. Well, I don't need resource efficiency gain. I have resources. No, I do like this one. The 25% Army, Navy, and Air. That's pretty good. I'm gonna need that later. I'm gonna need that a lot later. Right. Okay. We'll do that. We'll roll with that. What'd you give me? Right. Weaponry. Armor-piercing bombs. Second dimension aviation. Thank you. I can't. What do I need? Main armament. But if I even go, it costs experience. I need the general, the one general that I might be able to hire. No, no. It's something like army experience attack. It's down here somewhere. It's like 25 plus 25 plus 25. Maybe it's you. That's the one. 2 days I can buy her. 2 days. Okay. Um, 1 day. One day. One thing that is neat about the power cycling. Now this is 2 sessions, I think. Um, Power cycling and Olympic track cycling. Power track cycling, Olympic track cycling. And this is 2 sessions, I think. But each session is like 3 hours long. It's good. This is the one I want. So now I'm gaining army experience at a rate of 0.26 a day, which is awesome. One bonus here, and then the bonus there. So now I have my research and production, my whatever you want to call it, my theorist, and I have 2 political advisors. So I need another political advisor, and then I need the Chief of Army, Chief of Navy, Chief of Air Force, and the 3 military high commands, 6 national characters, and I also need to work on my laws and government here as well, which we will get there. Military police, great. I need paratroopers, please. No, you were do the maintenance company because I will need that as well. Yeah, we could hit that. 2 days I got smoke generators. That's on ships as well. Cool. How are my ships coming? Navy? Production? Where's the one that's on auto? It's on Scania here. You are building me a ship, and you are currently building me 2.1 a year in cruisers. Submarines you can build like fucking... I can build 4 of them a month. And then the destroyers I get 1 a month. But these guys I get 2 a year. Capital ships, baby. Gotta love them. What we do have an election coming up in September. might not last. Especially if we go... There's the smoke generators. Let's get the improved airplane catapult. And where are you, bud? There you are. 15%. You are on 0, though, and I need to build you up. So... Attack size, light attack, heavy attack, and torpedo attack. No, heavy attack. Capital ships all the way. Okay. The fact that England's going the way it is, Jesus Christ. Where's Scotland's expansionary plan? Push for Brittany against the Brenton Free Republic and also Wales, Ireland, and Northern Ireland. That's who they can go after. Then I think there's got to be one where they can go after for... Oh, they can go for Galicia. Interesting. There's not one to wage war on Britain, oddly enough, or England, oddly enough, which I think is neat, or I would have thought was in there. Same thing, Galicia, and then it's expansive policy, if anything else, right? Yep. And then what about Northern Ireland, just for the hell of it? You've got to have one about... You have the exact same focus tree. Okay. Ireland's got to have one. They've got to have one based on, like, reunifying Ireland. Yes. They get claims on, Celtic interrogation. Yeah. They go for Galicia, and then they also can claim the Celtic world, which would be Wales, Isle of Man, Scottish Highlands. Oh, so literally all of England. Okay. Are they going down that path? To be determined. To be determined. Fianna Fáil has won the election. Fine Gael has won the election. Okay. Who is their current? Oh, Eamon de Valera. And when is their next election? Oh, January 1937. Ours is in like... Ours is in September. So we got 5 months. 5 months until the election. So after begin initial rearmament, we're going to go with Prince Gustav Coup. Requires the following. More than 45% for the... Oh. Oh. And I'm at what? Who's the party leader? Axel Pertson Bromstop. Wait, require more than 45% for Kungens Regi, mutual exclusive with King Gustav's government. Well, King Gustav is... I have no clue. Maybe I'll find out after the election. I own territory of the Sami Republic. Oh, they have a claim on that. Yeah, tough shit. I got a claim on all your shit too. Come on now, we don't like each other. Second London Naval Treaty signed. Okay. Norway and I are cool. Finland and I are cool. Greenland and I are cool. It's just the Sami Republic. I'm going to wait for the political advisor. So, I also need to do an industrial concern. And I have all of these lovely things I can do, which there are 150, so... this French guy's burning through the Belgian. Uh, we're into May. Um, damn, I really need all of that, don't I? I really need all of that. All of that. All of France. That'll go over. That'll go over really well. I would have thought it would have been something like take over all of this. Instead, they want all of this. Do you have the general? You have the general focus tree, don't you? Yeah, you do. You don't have anything special. You, however, build up the Finnish army. When are you going? They could go towards the... Oh. Right. They have two different war goal paths for Russia. Um, what's this? Upon completion, Normandy will form a new country called the Nordic Union. I've had that happen once. Neutrality approach. So they get one on Iceland. They have two different ones for the Soviets. They have one for the Germans, and they have one for... They have three different ones for the Soviets. For the Russians. That's crazy. Modify government. Not quite. A little further. You're Norwegian up there as well. Jan Mayen. Revolution, not reform. What's the one that lets you rebuild the Ottomans? Isn't it? Doesn't like Ataturk have to against global imperialism? I'm pretty sure there's one that says Ottoman. Let me get rid of this and say Ottoman. No? I could have. That's so weird. Turkey doesn't have one in the Road to 56 tree to re-become the Ottoman Empire. What's political? There should be one in here that says political. Stability, war support, territorial expansion. Is it like this guy? Political. Voice of the people. No. Yeah. I'm surprised. I'm actually shocked at that. So, then who gets the one for the Ottoman Empire? No, this is political. Support the Iraqi global or golden square. Right successor to the empire. Revive the islet. Diplomatic mission to the Russians. Reunited Arab Republic. Yep, I do know. I do remember that. I could have, well, maybe, let me try us. Ottoman. Move back to the Ottomans. Invite Ottoman intellectuals. Reestablish, it's the Egyptians. Reestablish the Ottoman Empire. Uh, Turkey has not completed the focus. Pivot to the past. Yeah. So then if you go Turkey, pivot to the past. Pivot. Oh, you know why? I must have, I don't know. It must not be on the Road to 56 focus tree. What do you need? Ban fascism, ban communism, region-wide industrial integration. Well, that's useful because it gives me a building slot. But it's in Gotland and I don't need that. I could ban him. And that might give me the support I need. Fascism is increasing. Ban it. Gone. They're gone. It's not has completed the focus demand on has completed the focus demand Holland. Oh, I need them to demand Holland. Okay. Does not have nationalist spirit. Swedish disarmament. Well, I'm getting rid of that now. So. I don't actually need to be, thankfully. I don't actually need to be, fascist, thankfully, in order to do this. Okay. Fine. That's fine by me. What happened to the... Oh, I lost the political power because I banned it. That's right. I was like, where did political power go? That actually bumped. Well, they're losing. They're losing popularity every day. They're losing 0.4% of popularity every day. The communists aren't changing, and we're gaining 0.4 as well. So we can get Kungsen's Regi in power. Yeah, more than 45% support. That's what I need to complete that focus tree. Which, how much is left on ours? 53 days. So, we're doing okay. We're doing all right. Embrace the Black Hundreds. Where is that? He is going quickly, quickly down this path. The old enemy is what I'm worried about, and he is going very quickly down this tree, hurtling towards war with all three of us. Yeah, there's no way we handle the Soviets in our current state. All three of us might be able to. They don't actually have a ton of armies. I have 12 in the south, so what? 12, 14, 15, 16, 18, 20, 4, 5, 6, 8, 30. They have a lot more than I thought. 30, 32, 37, 38. Let's say 40, 45, 46, 49, 52, 50. They have 53 armies. Okay, they have a lot more than I thought. I don't want anti-authoritarian raids, but I do want anti-democratic raids, which would be fine. It's not a thing, so we don't get it. That's for what is this decision for? Expand German trade influence. It's fine. It's fine. Construction, real quick, because we're done over here in Garland, or Gorland. So we're building railroads, and we're building a civilian factory, and we've actually started. We have enough now, and we've started very minusculely on this guy. So if I go to supply, it's just starting to brighten up a little bit. Yeah, you're at 4.04. And you guys in the north are going to start moving off the zeros, thankfully. I don't need to build another supply center. At least I do not think I need to build another supply center. Uses trucks from the stockpile and extends the hub's supply range. Well, that would be nice, but I don't think I have any trucks. I'd have to create trucks, which isn't an issue. Maybe civilian trains as well. Changing the motorization level or upgrading the infrastructure. 0.7. So if I click that, I don't understand. I have no clue. I don't understand it. Does that mean I need trucks? How much in the stockpile do I have? I have 6 XP right now. Oh, you know what? But then when I go to horses, I mean, look at how further the supply range is, so I don't know. I'll leave it be for now. It's fine. What I meant to say is you guys do not have a lot of width. I would eventually, even in the mountainous regions, the width is 50. What about like the dead tundras? No, like the tundras, man. You gotta have a tundra somewhere. Somewhere there's marsh. What's width on the marsh? Combat width 50. Forest 60. You guys say plains, but hills, forest, the mountains it's 50. Additional attacks are 25. What about things like the just curious, the desert and shit? The width is 70 in the desert, and in the jungle it is 60. What about, like, is there like a Sahara? just, I guess that's climate. That's completely different, right? What about over here? You have like rainforests and stuff, right? Jungle. Jungle 60. I thought you had like, oh, also 60. Yeah. In the plains, it's like it's 70 in the plains. Um, it's 50 in the marsh. So, okay. I thought there was one that was going to be like wetlands or something. Basically marsh. Okay. So 50 is the minimum combat width. So, and right now my units are at 12, which is not great. But it is what it is. We've just recruited another unit though. Our manpower is up to 4606, so the low manpower warning went away, which was nice. Um, we're gaining 2.26 experience a day as well. What about you guys? What your combat with is 6? 6, man. 6. I just want something that's like a little bit like a 25, which is fine. Something around there. So that when I attack from two different provinces on another province, I'm not taking a massive combat width penalty. But also something allows me to have decent units in defense, like almost. Where are we at? 38% and climbing still. I can't ban. I can go with anti-communist raids, which I would lose my base stability on. But it would also whack. I could ban it. I could just ban communism probably. Less than 20% support. I could axe it. And then the Democrats are losing due to changes in other parties. Monarchist fever or fervor and nationalist military garrisons. Okay. I might ban communism. Just get it off the books. I can do that in 2 days. I'm up to 7.1 political power per day. That's good. That's very good. And just like that, we're almost into June. Oh, oh, you've gone with the Japanese shogunate. You've changed your government. Support the Kodoha faction, right? So, will now be called Kodoha faction. I think they're. Yeah, yeah. How about that? Challenge the Zaibatsus. Okay, so Japan's going peaceful. Power to the blue shirts from China. Anti-Soviet isolation tactics. Oh, they could be going down to war with Indochina. Oh my goodness me! And well, you know that Tunganistan and Mongolian People's Republic, they would demand those because they want to reunify China. Really, China needs to reunify itself in any save. It doesn't matter who, it doesn't matter how. They need to do it. Region 1 industrial integrate. We're going to ban communism. Oh, sorry. Like for me, the two most important things China needs to do is, number one, defend itself against Japan, and number two, unify itself. It doesn't matter if it comes from Maklik, the Soviets. It's never going to really come from Shanxi. But it doesn't. It doesn't. Just one of them has to unify China. um, so they are preparing for the inevitable. Reconciliation with the Russians. Which is setting up for war with Japan. Oddly enough. So. I mean, eventually they're just going to be setting up a war with everybody. Uh, Germany, Italy, Japan is down here. Uh, um, they could avoid Russia. They could go after Russia. Iran, Belgium, the Netherlands, Denmark, Norway, us, Iraq. Uh, we could get an aggressive England, a very aggressive England. Um, they also have this, unify the Isles, which they could do at any point in time. And they get war goals against the rest of the Isles. So, unassigned divisions. Which one's my cavalry division? You are. Thank you. I'm actually going to pull you guys into a different theater. Militia. I'm just going to call that militia. And then I'll make one more theater, and that will be just paratroopers. Which, where's my research at? Desert and jungle clothing's got 3 weeks. And then we're going to do paratroopers. My next research that's up is improved airplane catapults, and that is in 1 week. The Baltics could unify themselves as well. Depends on how they want to go. Standardized equipment is where they're gonna go. Yeah, see, Balkan unification. They could go down there. Trying to think, revitalize civilian company, because they all get different focus trees. So, great, the Latvian peoples were liberated. Yeah, Liberate Estonia, liberate Lithuania. That's annex goals. That's for Latvia. I don't see any. They don't. Estonia actually doesn't get any. And then Lithuania does get the annexation arcs as well. Um, that's the autosave into June. Greater Lithuania. Yep. Restore the Grand Duchy. And then go for the Lithuanian Empire. I tried to do that once and then Russia absolutely pushed my shit back in. Reintegrate Lithuania Minor? Okay. So, yeah. Oh, that's if they go communist. This is if they go fascist, I think. So, yeah. Crimea is independent as well in this game. When you fragment like we have, where's this Liechtenstein? Here they are, little Liechtenstein. And the funny thing is, they get a they actually have a focus tree. Prince no more, and a new union. So, they can go after reclaim Bohemia. This is it. They get a conquer war goal against the Czech Republic, and they can go after Germany if they wanted to. Germany, um, Luxembourg, Italy, and yeah, it's so odd. Alaska, stab in the back. They can go after the Swiss and the Russians. Liechtenstein can. Maybe that's a save for another time. Uh, it's kind of crazy though. Like I don't see how you pull it off with a nation that small. Original Hoi. I actually played as Luxembourg in a save with the intention of just trying my very hardest to stay alive, and it's just an impossibility in HOI 1, and an impossibility in HOI 1. No matter how well you do, and how well you manage your resources and your industrial capacity and everything else in HOI 1, it is so hard. It just, I mean, just the moment the Germans start the war, you're done. It's so brutal. It really is. But I just feel like that's an impossible nation to undertake. I also had a Hoi 2 game as Paraguay, and I managed to take a piece of Bolivia, but the rest of them turned out to be a little bit difficult to take. And then Peru just came down and kicked both of our asses, and I was just like, so, um, yeah, it can be that way. It can really be that way in this game. Hearts of Iron it's like the anti-football manager, right? Football manager, you have all these different saves that you do. A lot of them are memorable. You know what I mean? You have all these different experiences of your successes and failures. Mainly though, you find a lot of success over time in that game. Hoi 4 is about remembering the saves that are successful, because you will start them and fail them and start them and fail them and start them and fail them, and you will start and fail so many times that when you get that one save that you actually do succeed and like wildly succeed in, that's the one you remember, because you're just like, man, this game is so hard that I managed to actually do it once for once. At least that's my experience. Could build an intelligence agency. I don't need this. That's a national focus. I need this. Early heavy ship hulls is what we're gonna go after. Then we got deck conversions, and we're on to We're going to come over here and sweep out damage control, fire control methods. And then we'll sweep out 1936. And then we'll sweep out 1936. So, early heavy ship hulls. Early heavy ship hull will get 20% production cost reduction, plus 20% armor, plus 20% max speed, plus 20% anti-air, plus 2% defense, plus 2% breakthrough. The others are offering me, this only gives me an increase in production cost and heavy attack. Of course. Right. 2 more days. Boom, boom. Oh, sorry. I don't need that. That's on operatives. I don't have a war goal on this focus tree. On, whoa. Why is this not Republic of Latvia, Estonia gains puppet against Republic of Estonia. Okay. But I'd have to go down abandon neutrality for that. Right? Yeah. I'm going down this path. I researched radios. That's decisions. I want no radios. Mechanical computing research speed plus 4%. Thank you very much. What else can I research here? This guy. What does this do? Production output 5%. Requirement for size up 10%. Minus 1.5. Military. Oh no, hell no. This one. Yes. Normally good, but we're gonna bring in our final political advisor, which is going to be. Did I do the one that gives me the resource? There should be one that's like a resource penalty. Resource gain, lack of resources penalty. Well, I don't need. I have resources. I always use that one in other saves, and I forget. Now I'm actually playing a nation that has resources. Like, and I don't need to use that one. Okay, stability, weekly stability, reinforced weight, defensive ward penalty. Nope. Nope. Let's see. Non-core manpower, mobilization speed, recruitable population, infantry equipment. Resource gain efficiency, daily political power, compliance gain, production efficiency retention, cap growth, and overall the plus 15 on the research speed's pretty fucking sick. Like really, really. Offensive war penalty stability modifier is not bad either. Consumer goods factory minus 25%. Resources of the market justify war goal time on us is plus 25%. Uh, experienced soldier losses minus 10%, and air accidents chance minus 30 is pretty good. That's so simple but so nice. Tough, 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 tough. Division organization, Navy organization, resistance targets, compliance with. Mm, mm, mm. Max factories in a state plus 5 is pretty fucking big. Uh, oh boy, that's a big one. That's such a big one. Max factories in a state plus 5. And bomb vulnerability is minus 30%. Construction speed plus 10%. Non-combat out of supply penalties minus 25%. No, not the militia. This one's not bad. Where was the one that was like 25%? There's one that was consumer goods minus 25%. What would that do? 3.8 plus, so that's like 4 factories I get back. I think I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go with the one that's max factories in the state. I think this is so big. This is so damn big. Uh, that's such a huge increase in like max factories in a state plus 5 is so like this is really good actually. Construction speed, research speed, factory output, dockyard output, but I already have that. Just not the research speed. But I'm not worried about that. Fuck, where is it? Where was it? Non-combat out of supply penalty is pretty nice. Oh damn, where was it? um, which one was it? There it is. Max fact. That's just so good. I mean, now if I go to construction and I go here, like, fuck, God, I got 20 in Svealand now. I'm gonna fuck. I'm gonna have so many factories. Right. Aerial photo reconnaissance, please. That's huge. 2 days for desert and jungle clothing. You're next. You guys are next. Industrial concern is next. I don't worry about the conversion speed. I don't care about conversion speed. Electronics research speed, industrial research speed, construction speed, production efficiency, base, growth, cap, and retention. That's not bad. I don't care about operative slots. Oh, I got two. Right, so the first one's going to be you, paratroopers. 100% I want paratroopers. The other one was over here. We finished the means, which gave me division recovery rate +2. So now I get a choice between common cause and glory, but they are 1.53 years ahead of time. So I'm going to come back here and do um, let's do army focus. Gonna take a while for that, but I'm gonna go back here and just look real quick what I was looking at. That's really good. um, but then like carriers, capital ships, screen like uh, fighters, CV fighters. There's got to be one for infantry, right? There's got to be one for infantry. Army organization regain +20%. Minimum training level -20%. Local supply range. Supply range +40% is like, whoa. Um, Max factories in a state +40%. Wow. I have enough factories now. I ain't gotta worry about that. I ain't gotta worry about that at all. Air range, naval speed, agility. I could have used one that had like just infantry bonus, like an infantry bonus. You know. Or just one that gave me like all research speed. I mean, that's projects. I might go with fighter girl military. I'm not worried about that. Electronics, nuclear, rocket, synthetic. +25%. That's good. That's decent. Ship refitting. Industrial research speed, production factory output, construction speed. Fighter detection would be nice. I think I'm gonna. Man, This is like the worst. These were all different as well when I in the Siam save. They're all different. Okay, let's seek a national focus. You need 40%, so military factories, air bases, or Swedish Defense Act. Oh, look at that. Got a fact. Taken over by the military from regular civilian freight duty, this train engine was also more large amounts of supplies over long distance. However, let's get the train going. Maintenance company. Field hospital. 100% want it. 100% need it. Hit him with that one. I got concentrated industry in 10 days. Who are you? The fascists are coming back? I thought I banned them. They're at 4%. How about that? We are at 43.1%. What did I need for this? 45. So when this is up in 68 days, I should be able to do Prince Guntov's coup. How's England doing? Content. Fuck. Fuck. He has 19 armies on his island. How many boats does he have? Oh, we got a big ass fleet. It's England, of course he does. He's got a massive fucking fleet. I ain't nearly got those numbers. I'm building them. I'm building them as fast as I can. A lot of subs. I'm building a lot of submarines. God damn. He really had to go for it. Like by the end of this year he's gonna be there. Seriously? Seriously? This is what you had to do? You couldn't go down a different path. You couldn't go towards the Soviets. Well, you are going towards the Soviets. You couldn't go towards the Japanese or the Italians even. Well, you can't go here because Belgium doesn't exist, and you can't go there because the Netherlands doesn't exist. Well, the Netherlands does exist. Kingdom of the Netherlands does exist. You absolute jammy bastard, you. Embrace the Black Hundreds. Recruits youth Union motorized infantry units to join your side when the Second Russian Civil War starts. When does that happen? Somewhere along there. Air War Division plans. He got war plans division. And he's not moved any further. He's not moved any further. Debt Adjustment Act. He's going down a popular front. Okay. He held up as well. He's on the complete other side now. Communism's creeping into Canada, though. We're into July. Institute press censorship. No. That's the last thing I want to do. I do want to click this, though. We are going to go with... where was it? I have to find it now. Construction speed of 150%. I will always be building. Always be building. So we'll go with that. We'll choose construction speed. I think that's probably fair. Does not have national spirit. Initial rearmament. Fuck off. Requires begin initial. Yes. Conclude rearmament. That removes the initial rearmament. So I've got to go three more focuses down. Okay. Okay. Modify officer corp. Oh, hi. Our ace motorcycle. Right, motorized attack. Encryption to... Oh, no. No. Why can't I just get one that's... you know... Am I missing some of the Army general, like the officer corps, whatever? Hide all features. Military organizations are disabled. Hide generalist, hide cabinet, nope. Display supercore, I don't want that. I don't need that. I don't need any of that. 36 days for the first spirit, or whatever you call it, poster. Yeah, I'm actually not missing anything. That's surprising. Huh. Officer trait, experience gain would be okay, but I'll take motorized. I guess we'll eventually we'll eventually get the motorized infantry, right? So we could go for their attack and defense. All first officer division penalty, grant medal cost, leader experience gain, planning speed. No. So it's between these two. The traits are okay. We'll go with that one. That's all the ones we can build right now. What did we get? We just finished concentrated inventory or industry. I could do oil storage, which is only 50 days, so fuck it, burn it. And then we get a 12% bonus, so it cuts 4 days off. That's not bad. Production max range on ships. Hey, HP and reliability. I'll take the range. I'll take the range all day on that one. When's the next research? Is in 33 days. July 6th. When has he done his focus? He's got 58 days left. So, I can't believe he's going that quickly towards war. Like, come on, England. What the fuck? I don't even have that many units created. Oh, what did we do? Oh, 54. Okay. Military staff. I need 100. I need 150. 150. Won't fit. I ain't hiring him. Limited exports. Free trade would be nice, right? Resources to market plus 80%. I could do limited exports though. Like, how much am I even exporting right now? Actually quite a bit of resources. Wouldn't be bad. I mean, free trade, everybody wants to go for free trade because of the factory output and shit. But I have that through the advisors. So if I go to limited exports, I keep a lot of the I keep a lot more of the resources, and I don't have to worry about it once I actually start to expand and build all sorts of things. I should get a tank going. Oh yeah, here it is. Basic light tank chassis. Is there anything I can do to increase the reliability? I could swap the engine over. Do I have enough XP? I do. I do. If I go with track suspension and a tension bar, which is what it's at now. Oh yeah, wheeled suspension now. Torsion bar is what it's going to be. Do I already have a radio? I do. I'm actually quite shocked. I could do wet ammunition storage. Worth 1 more XP point. And then my thing is, can I do the engine? Has not researched basic engine. What about the armor? Hardness. Actually goes down. Okay. Welded armor it is. If I do a small cannon, it actually increases heart attack and breakthrough, and I don't lose too much reliability. Defense goes down. No, defense stays the same, but fuel capacity goes up. I like that. Save that design. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to add you guys to it, which I need 5 experience to, which I'm gonna need a few days to get. But production costs, reliability, breakthrough, heart attack, soft attack. This tank would fuck. And then I can actually work on it. I want to get the heavy tank up because I like the heavy tanks. I don't know why, but when I played Hearts of Iron before I got the expansions or anything like that, the um, all my super heavy tanks had like 0 organization, and they just kept getting cooked. And I was like, how is this even like a fucking thing? Whoa, submarine attack, submarine defense, capital ship attack, torpedo reveal chance, screen, invasion defense, invasion penalty, invasion preparation time, ace fleet, capital ship attack goes up. I do like the submarine attack one because capital ship attack is in there too. Naval max range factor, visibility, torpedo. Fucking love it. Love it. Do it. Book it. Give it to me. Who's next? Oh, you want these guys. And I need 150. 150 for them. I am at 4.5, so 2 days. 2 days. And then I'm gonna book the tanks, start recruiting the tanks, and then we'll go from there. I'll probably save the game after that. What do you do? Yeah, region-wide industrial integration. So you want national character or something else? Does not have. I fucking hate the fact that I don't have volunteer only. I can't get volunteer only off. We're not going fascist, but we are going authoritarian. And we are almost there. 43.69. We're gaining at 0.03 a day now. The fascists are sitting at 4%. So they're hanging in despite being banned. Otto assumes the Hungarian crown, and the Spanish Civil War has started. I actually, for once, had the Spanish Republic win this instead of Francisco Franco and the Spanish state. Judging by the early looks, the Spanish Republic's pretty heavily outnumbered here. So I think the Spanish state's going to take this. Right. We're coming up to the end of the stream here. So, what I'm going to do, how's construction doing? We're doing great, man. We're doing great. I mean, this is done August 10th. So, that's another civilian factory. So, we're up to 52 now. I should get my, I should start queuing up the other factories that I want to build. Like, you're a civilian up there, like, I should think about building all of this stuff. I don't think I would need a steel mill or anything like that. So, factory 1, okay. And you're building a civilian military factory. I might up the naval dockyard. That's up to 23 though. Like, I can build a shit ton. It's up to 18. You're building. You don't have any going. Military factory. Okay. Civilian factories again. And then also dockyards. Can we get dockyards going? I'll get one going here. I want to improve that one. And that one. And obviously that one. And that's got to have one. And we'll do one up there as well. So... Just want to order these around a little bit here. Oh, I'm building more naval dockyards than I thought. It's fine. Like, it's not. I didn't mean to sound like that was an issue. I just didn't realize I queued up that many naval factories. Like I said, the construction was actually probably the best thing to go for that last political visor or whatever it was, the industrial focus. Yeah, this thing. The industrial concern, because we're always going to be building. Always going to be building. So, I mean, just the 150 alone is just insane. So we could just start pumping stuff out like it's nothing. Anti-air would be nice. We could build anti-air as well. Maybe that's for the future, but we will need to build up anti-air. I think that's the first poster. Yep, the first poster's done. I think that was manpower, if I remember correctly. So what am I grabbing here? Weekly manpower 5,000, land fort construction speed. I would like to take that just alone for the manpower. I'll do research speed plus 10%. Resource mining, joint military. I could do joint military exercise, give myself some experience, and I'll really start kicking over. The tank. I need the tank. Where's the tank? Tank. I need you to get assigned to this guy so I can get all those bonuses. And then we need to freaking build you, brother. We need to freaking build you. What's your cap? 210, brother. Right. We're going down on the support units, down on the artillery. And we're throwing that into the tanks. Because right now we're on 2.96 a week. That's not good enough. That is not good enough. So we're going to gain 6.613 on the first day, though. Again, limited rights. Factory output speed. Recruitable population factor 7%. Traditional roles is kind of the nice thing, but like... Limited rights, factory output, factory construction speed, recruitable weekly manpower plus 100%. I need it. I need it. I don't have another option, unfortunately. I need the manpower. For the amount of units I'm gonna have to pump out to defend this territory from the Brits, I'm gonna need manpower. So at least that's what I think. I think I'm going to need manpower. So, we need to go to recruit and deploy, and we need to go here, and we need to say the width is only 6. That's my problem. So if I come here and say, I didn't mean to do medium tank. I don't want to do medium tank. Light tank. I need 16 XP if I'm going to finish this out to 18. 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32. 40. I don't want to go over 25. So if I do 20, 22, 24. Can I do a maintenance company? Oh, yeah, baby. Engineer company? I need 56 XP. I'm going to have to do joint military exercise. 7 a day. I need 34, so in 5 days. 5 days I'll do that. Joint military exercise, that takes place for 7 days. After 7 days, slap 56 XP down on this bad boy. I'm going to swap him off, the cavalry, for the armored recon, right? So, just makes sense. That's good. I'm going to need 66 XP for that, okay? It's fine. It's fine. We'll do joint military exercise. Will also allow me to fill out the Army Corps as well, or at least the Air Force Corps and the Naval Corps. So we might run a little bit over time here, but that's what we're going to do. Once I can get this design saved, that's when we'll end the stream. So it's always a dangerous thing to say in Hearts of Iron because all this other shit always comes up. But you kind of know what we mean. I'm up to 30, so I have 3 days. 3 days before I can do the joint military exercises. So we're doing 10 days. So we're going into about end of first week of August. That was the first world tension that's been generated. Now we're at negative 2.2 in terms of world tension because of the elite peace treaty, but that is decreasing over time. I really want the Spanish Republic to win, but they just always get clapped. And I don't know what it is. I really don't know what it is. They just always, it's so rare that they win this war. It's very rare they win this war. So. They've gone hard communist too, which is kind of crazy. Strike first at the start of the session. We are back. Gain Civil War initiative. Okay. We're 2 days away. 2 days away. Can I send them volunteers? That'd be funny. Nope. Oh, I'm not gonna give them market access. Fuck them. We're 1 day away now. 1 day away from joint military exercises. How's our research? 19 day, 11 from aerial photo reconnaissance. Like he's wide open here. He doesn't have a unit here. He needs to be moving units. He's wide open here as well, which could cut this unit off if he moves in, and then that unit would die, hands down. So, and if he moves a unit in here, or in here, actually both those territories he could take out. And, yeah. Always tough. He might get this one, but he'll lose. It looks like he's going to lose. Probably this guy. And that is a victory point as well. Right. Joint military exercises. It'll be removed in 7 days. We'll get our experience. We'll click it on to buy this. And then we will go from there. He's also exposed here, which is really bad because if he's exposed here. So if this unit moves here and then this unit attacks, that unit will die. That unit's also not even in full supply. So it's just hard. He's got so many units in the north too. Like he's got very little defending here. This is a sitting. Oviedo's a sitting duck, unfortunately. Um, 6 days. And where are you at? Continental intervention. 35 days left. Is that going to increase? Gives them a cost reduction on doctrines as well. You fucking bastard. Really? How's communism in Canada going along? 18% now. Gains internationalism, which grants justified war goal time minus 12%. Daily communism support plus 0.12 for 900 days. And available William Cashin as a political advisor, which would give daily communism support of plus 0.1. It's a lot. He's going communist. Might be fun one time to maybe do a United States save. So. 5 days? 4 days. 4 days on joint military exercise. About to be 3. You guys have got to hold on as best you can. As best you can for as long as you can. Spain's got, yeah. It's tough. 3 days? Come on. Go down to 3. It's August. I've seen this war drag out for a year and a half too. That's the crazy thing. This is for light armored as well. I would love to do heavy, medium, and heavy armored. God, I love it when you get those big ass fucking tanks with a million heart attack and breakthrough, and you just absolutely obliterate teams of opponent enemy units. But no, that's not the research tree. Does the research tree for tanks have super heavy tanks on them? Yes, they do. That's the one right there. The 1943 super heavy tank. The only problem I have is the organization on it is shite. Yeah, 10. 10 organization. Meanwhile, the heavy tanks has what? No, that's chassis. I want. Oh, are you not gonna give me what I want? Organization 10 unlocks heavy tank. Organization 10. Yeah. So they're the same. The modern tank is pretty sick though. Also organization 10. Why is the org so low on tanks? Oh well. 2 days? 2 days. 2 days until joint military exercise finishes. We buy this design, we save the game when we get off for the night. He's fighting too many. He's gotta. Like, he's gotta get this unit in there. Like, he's gotta push. They never do, but you've gotta push all your units up. And try and pincer 2v1. Like, this guy should be attacking. You know, these two guys should be attacking. So. These two guys should 100% be attacking. They can push him out. So. Oh well. CPU's never that smart. There it is. Save the design, will you? Fucking hell. Right. Doctrines are available. All sorts of shit's available. Officer Corps is available. Let's go real quick to this. Army experience gain plus 15% land doctrine. No. Heavy tank unit design cost minus 150. Mechanized infantry design. Super heavy tank design. Oh my god. Cavalry attack plus 15%. Supply combat penalties on core territory. Cavalry unit design minus 1500%. Supply efficiency. Supply range. Supply truck attrition. Supply grace. Supply special forces non-combat out of supply. Big. Big. We're going to be using special forces quite a bit. Non-combat as of the supply consumption, supply grade. That's pretty good. Division attrition, infantry division defense, supply grace, tactic backhand blow preferred weight, tactic factor 100%, division speed 15%. Division speed's decent. Division attack, planning speed, breakthrough, reconnaissance. Reconnaissance is the only one I really don't want here, but breakthrough, division attack, and division speed. This gives me division attrition, and this is combat supplies. Infantry division defense is pretty good. I might need that. We're going to go with that. Naval experience gain, ship experience gain, Navy organization, dockyard output, ship. Let's see, dockyard output. Army experience, no. No, don't take away. Screen attack, screen defense. Capital ship attack, Navy anti-air attack. No, we're gonna have to go with that one. Sortie efficiency, naval. Let's see, what else? Naval anti-air, capital ship attack, screen, escort efficiency, spotting, naval experience per day, max range, capital ship attack, capital ship armor, screen attack. Without a shadow of a doubt. Air Force, real quick. Get out of here. Air mission efficiency, ace generation chance, air advisor costs, air experience gain, ace bonuses, air chief costs, naval bombing targeting Sophie, air wings, air advisor. Fighter production cost reductions, nice. The ground support on that's nice. I will take though I get the ground support here, and it's a bigger percentage. And then lastly, yes. I mean, extra paratrooper supply grace and organization after para dropping 20%. 100%. Because we're going to abuse the shit out of the para drops. Let's replace this research. Let's keep going. Air launched torpedoes. We could use this guy getting a level up. Level up. Air defense and range for escort designs. This is for aviation, reliability as well. Understand the neatness for reliability, but we really could use the range. Lastly, modify the cores. Oh yeah, well we're still waiting. So we do have an air doctrine. We didn't even get to select, but I could unlock, and I probably air support mission efficiency. I'll stick with the one I have. Daily gain now for the Navy experience is 0.47, which is pretty nice. Which means in 3-4 days I'll be able to do a naval doctrine, which will probably be fleet in being. However, for the time being, that is what. The poster. Let's do the poster real quick. We could just do the weekly manpower again. We'll just queue that up again. Alright. Now, without further ado, I am going to save the game. And I'm going to call it a night. So, Crack Attack, thank you very much. Field Marshal Shumatu, or Shumatel, thank you very much. Vanguard 5, appreciate you guys being here. G-Chief as well. 10th Shadow as well. Pleasure having you all. For those on YouTube, we're going to end the stream here. Thank